New now at the half hour, a judge today reversing a decision from last week in favor of a woman charged with murder. She complained prosecutors were not living up to their promise in a plea bargain.
Now, the ruling means that this case is back to square one. The judge setting it for trial in September. And Fox 10's Brendan Kirby is at the news center with the very latest.
All right, Brendan, this is a high-profile case.
Yeah, it is, Lenice and Cameron, and it already had some unusual circumstances. It's a cold case involving a man who disappeared more than a decade ago, and investigators never found a body. Bridgette Parden Mathews thought she had a deal with prosecutors to resolve her murder case. Then it fell apart. Prosecutors in 2023 alleged that Mathews ran over Charles Jackson Jr. in 2014 and then ditched his body. According to court filings, prosecutors offered a plea bargain in which Mathews would admit to reckless manslaughter and accept a 10-year sentence, with all but the 14 months she spent locked up suspended. Then she would go on probation for 3 years. But when Jackson's family members objected to the plea bargain, Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood says he added a condition that Mathews cooperate with investigators to help prosecute others involved and locate the body.
The rules say that offers can be withdrawn at any time before acceptance, and our contention was that our offer had not been accepted. And so when I stepped in, I guess amended the plea agreement offer.
The defense argued that Mathews already had accepted the deal and that the DA's office explicitly had said cooperation was not required. Mobile County Circuit Judge Michael Wyndham agreed last week and then set a plea hearing for Monday. But then the judge reversed the ruling and set the case for trial in September. DA Blackwood says even if a plea agreement were in place, the judge wouldn't be bound by it.
This is kind of akin to the judge rejecting a plea agreement. If it were to be enforced, if we were, made to make that offer available, then the judge can still reject it. I mean, he doesn't have to sign off on the plea. I think all this is still within the judge's discretion.
The Mobile County Public Defender's Office, which represents the defendant, didn't comment today. I spoke briefly with the victim's sister, and she says the family is pleased with the outcome. Mathews now faces a trial in September. The same month, co-defendant Billy Joe Turner is also scheduled to go on trial. Reporting live in the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.